You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. And that is the 1,000th time I've said that in today's Daily Sales Tip number 1,000. You'd think I'd have some really grand plan for such a monumental episode, but I really don't. Most of that is because my team and I have been pouring all of our energy into the Sales Success Summit that just wrapped up 3 days ago. But I have had a couple of days to think about what I wanted to express here. First and foremost, I just want to express my gratitude. I appreciate you for listening to this show, whether this is the first episode you've ever listened to, or literally the 1,000th, or any number in between. We do this to serve you, and it's thanks to you that I have the motivation to keep doing this. Because I know, thanks to all of your incredibly kind emails and LinkedIn messages, that you find value in these tips. I'm also incredibly grateful for everyone who's contributed a tip. The diversity of thought and the willingness of so many people to share some of their best ideas is what makes this show so great. And of course, I'm grateful for my team. There is no way this show happens without their help and without all of the incredible audio contributions of everyone who's been featured in the first 1,000 episodes. Beyond that, though, I have a lot of mixed emotions about this milestone, and that's why I decided to title it Looking Forward and Looking Back. By nature, I am an optimist and am much more forward-looking and future-leaning than I am worried about the past. I'm certainly proud of these first 1,000 tips, but I really have my eye on the next 2,000 and the road to 3,000 tips, or the next 4,000 tips and the journey to 5,000 tips. Maybe by then, I'll be better at celebrating the large milestones. Somebody at the summit even suggested that I should be thinking about the 10,000th tip. I just ran the numbers on that. That is nearly 25 years away. And thanks to a little help from Siri, I also know that it would be Wednesday, June 6th, 2046. That's maybe a little further in the future than I'm used to looking, and more than I'm willing to commit at this stage, but I am excited to continue to contribute to the sales community in this way. It's been a ton of fun, and the discipline of keeping up with a daily show like this is really powerful. Hey, maybe that's my tip within a tip for you today. Find something that you can commit to on a very regular basis over a very long period of time. That incremental progress really adds up. In fact, I ran some quick numbers a couple of weeks back and realized I can say that my podcasts have literally been downloaded millions of times at this point. Now, to be fair, that's only barely a true statement, but it's certainly exciting to know just how many people have been impacted. So as I look forward, I'm 1,000% committed to at least another 1,000 episodes, and we'll continue to try to improve just a little bit each day and to continue to bring you some of the best, most actionable sales tips we can find. To help celebrate this milestone, I hope you'll do something for me. If you haven't already, please join the listener list. You can do that at dailysales.tips, and just drop your name and email address on the form. If you're already on the listener list, tell a friend, and you can share any one of those emails we send to listeners, or better yet, write a quick post on LinkedIn about why you enjoy this show and why other sales professionals should subscribe. That's it. Nothing big, just a quick action that should take 5 minutes or less, just like listening to another episode on this show. Once you've done that, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.